So today I'd like to talk to you about suffering. Do you suffer? What I mean by suffering is not necessarily physical pain. I'm talking about worry, concern, sleeplessness, negativity, falling down rabbit holes where, one thing leads to another and another, and before you know it, you're anxious or stressed. Human suffering, to a very large extent, is a choice because it's created by your perception, by your mind, by your views, and by, in most cases, your repeated patterns. You've developed this energetic cycle of mental, physical, and emotional energy that tends to repeat unless we consciously become aware of it, wake up to it, and break it. So I'd like you to stop and think today about in what ways are you creating suffering for yourself? Yeah? Are you, let's give a basic example. Are you looking at your, old iPhone and saying, well, it's not great, I don't want it anymore. How come they've got a better model than me? And, there's a newer model and it'll have a better camera. Or are you going, I'm just grateful that there's such a miraculous device that as long as I manage it and it doesn't manage me, it's there, it's beautiful, it helps me, it makes my life easier if I manage it and it doesn't manage me. So what are you looking at it from? From what lens? The suffering lens or the gratitude lens? Are you going and saying, well, this coffee's all right, but it's not my favorite brand, and they run out in the shop and I'm so annoyed? Suffering. Or I'm just grateful that I can enjoy this and it's quite nice to have a variety and try something different. And maybe it's not my preferred taste, but it's still a beautiful thing. And then, the miracle of that growing in a field and how it developed and how it got to my table so that I could enjoy it on this crisp winter's morning. Suffering or gratitude? It's your choice. So I'm off to think very carefully about how much suffering I'm generating and creating, normally as a pattern. It's often repeated for myself. And if I catch it, if I become more aware of it, challenge it and change it. How about you?